Welcome to Aussie Nomad Destinations. Follow us as we caravan our way around Australia. This is Ed and I'm Bec, and we're finding you the best free and budget camp spots Oz has to offer. Fishing, crabbing and hiking our way through this awesome country. For notifications, click subscribe and hit the bell, and that will keep you up to date.
We were going to stay at the Mountfields National Park, but it would seem that it's Reno week in the campgrounds at Mountfields, and the campgrounds is closed this week. So we are staying at Left of Field Camping Fields. What an awesome little find this was. When you book, you would text the Boomgate code. The owners meet you as you arrive and show you to your site. They are such friendly people. We stayed 4 nights and this gets you a special price. It's a quirky little campground with a mini golf course, a camp kitchen with a barbecue, microwave and kettle. There were lots of dams. They have platypus, but we missed them. There were 5 pits on each site. And so many flowers. And then this. I'm not sure why, but it makes you giggle. As the chickens set about roosting for the night, the live music started. With a well-stocked bar and a large pizza oven, we had lucked it in. We'd arrived on Friday night. We were welcomed to come down, enjoy the music and have a drink. And bring our own pizza to cook in the oven. And stand around the log fire and meet all the other campers. It was such a good night. Today we are heading to the Gordan Dam and the Twisted Sister Walk. I am just loving these rugged mountains out here.
Ticking this one off the list today. Twisted Sisters, that's us.
It's been raining most of the night. We arrived at the Twisted Sister Walk and decided to go for it. It's an easy walk with boardwalks in the hard bits. It's a beautiful rainforest.
It's cute, isn't it? These little tiny wooden planks. That's gorgeous. Can't believe they actually went to all that trouble to make it. It's very pretty. They're a little narrow. Just got to follow these little blue arrows through all the mossy path. It's so beautiful.
That fella's big.
Bit of a monster. He was big too, wasn't he? Look at the flipping root system on it. Oh, I haven't got my camera. I've never seen a pink one.
The tree, it's a eucalyptus gum with a twisted trunk, and it is massive.
It's the Twisted Sister. Get a look at the size of it beside it. It is really twisted and really big. I'm going with it's a gum tree. Looks like a gum tree. You can see the raindrops coming down beside it. It is big. Oh, that's it. We're heading back to the car before we get wet butts. But it's nice and it's a very short walk. It's very easy. There's a seat there for you to sit there and look at her. She's big. Very, very big. Back to the car we go. I'm coming.
That's pretty unreal. It's just like a wall of moss. Even looks like a brick wall just here. So they built a path up over this dead tree, and just get a look how big that is. Miles long. And I hope we're walking in the right direction to the car, because at this stage we have no clue. If you're seeing this, you'll know we did. We found her. Yo, good stuff. We were going to the Mount Fields waterfall today, but decided to leave it till the weather was better. It is wet and freezing, 6 degrees in the middle of the day, so we decided to do the dam. The landscape is amazing, so hard to capture on camera, you just can't do it. Did I mention there was snow on the hills? It's so pretty. This is Lake Pedder, and it looks like it's going to bucket down again. The dam is way out near Gordan, and it lays between the Franklin-Gordon Wild River National Park and the Southwest National Park. It's pretty remote, and a great way to spend a wet day. The landscape is amazing, and the dam, well, it's next level wow. The valley and the walls are so deep, and at this stage it is still freezing. You can walk down onto the wall. It's still down there halfway across the wall. But with the fear of getting soaked, we decided not to. But it looked like it should do. How are the stairs running down this wall? If that's an emergency exit, I don't think I would ever get to the bottom or the top. So many stairs. We could see little tunnels in the rock wall, and they looked like they accessed into the internal wall. But I'm just guessing. We had lunch at the lookout before heading home. The rain stopped for a bit, but it's still freezing. 8 degrees I think was the high for the day. We headed back out on the same road today. We spotted a few tracks we wanted to explore yesterday. Our first stop was Serpentine Dam. You can park right next to the wall. There's a lookout up the far side of the wall. Then there's this little tunnel, which even though I had to get wet to get into, you just have to take a look. To the person who took a dump in that tunnel, what the heck? There was heaps of bush. Go be a bear and dump in the woods. Ed tried telling me it was a bear, but bears don't use toilet paper.
It was a bear. It wasn't a bear because they used toilet paper.
The valley on the other side of the dam wall was next level stunning. I kept thinking we were wandering around in the Colorado mountains.
Oh my gosh, the sun's coming out. How lovely is that?
Come to Tassie in winter, she said. It'll be great. It hasn't stopped raining for like 4 days. God love it.
Finally, it stopped raining and the sun came out. Well, for about 5 minutes. We are still loving these mountains.
I don't know how you can have a dam that says risk of drowning due to strong currents. And that's pretty rough.
Oh, well, if the water's running over the dam.
Yeah, it's a bit rough on the Edgar Dam today. It's not very good weather.
Just going to take you for a quick whip around the Edgar Campsite. It's a long way out here, and now you'll know what you're in for. bit of twig. Look. Picnic area. Camp kitchen. Nobody here. It's a bit chilly. We're on 8 degrees today. Big black site spot. Another picnic hut. That's looking like us for lunch. I suppose that is more like a waterhole than a river. Just as like the coloured sands in Rainbow Beach. How the heck is that? It looks like slate. It's all peeling off in little pieces. We are having the worst weather. We drove up onto the dam wall, but the wind was so strong we couldn't open the car doors. We had to back down so the wall was blocking the wind.
It's better than this, Ed. Does it get much better than this?
This would be the most insane view on a good day, but the weather's a bit, how do you do? At the Scott's Peak Dam boat ramp, and that's the jetty over there. We're parked on the boat ramp. Stops the wind getting you while you're getting in the water. Dam wall. She's all rock. G'day, big fella. How you going? You're a bit quiet. You've obviously been fed a bit. How's your beady yellow eyes? You're not allowed to eat Ed's bread. No. That's so cute. A little log all covered in moss. And here's our lunch spot for today. Finally it stopped raining for 30 flippin' seconds. Still big drops falling out of the trees. But this is where we had lunch. Doesn't get much nicer, does it? Except that it's like 4 degrees and I'm shaking from the cold. Very beautiful, but still. It's just a shame it's so cold. And wet, yeah, it is really wet. It's like, oh my gosh, can't stop raining for 4 days. It needs to just stop. We are heading home. I don't think we've passed another car all day. There are no shops, so have everything with you and a tad extra in case something happens and you get stuck overnight. Mount Fields National Park. Here we are, finally. Oh, look at that beautiful creek. Reckon there'd be trout in that creek, Ed. Yay, it's waterfall day. The sun came out. It's a beautiful park and it's super busy. There is a large reception / information centre with a cafe and a souvenir shop. Or you can just walk around the outside to the Falls Walk. It's only about 20 to 30 minutes return. So we're going to Russell Falls. And he's still not waiting. Anyway, it's a beautiful walk. It's very easy, cement path the whole way. Loving it. It's a super pretty walk that follows the creek. You can do a loop, or if you want to stay on the paved path, you can return back through the same track. This is just lovely. That's a monster. Big fella. Big old swamp gum. There's a couple of them. Another one there. See how big it is, this side head? It's huge. How nice is that sunshine? It's so warm. Makes your heart sing. How's this furry little tree? It's got some serious whiskers going on. It's just pretty. I can't believe the sun's finally come out. 5 days of freezing cold rain. It's so good. Big A! How good is the sun? Oh, there's a glowworm. How amazing is that? Don't believe them when they say this is easy. They're full of it. It's got to be 250 stairs. Anyway, she is a hike. Do I want to go back? He said. Hey, now it's just a damn challenge. Can you get there or can you not? Anyway, off we go again. I think we got to the top and now it's turned into a wooden ramp. Thank goodness. That was a climb. Couldn't blow out a candle. Hey, now we are at the top of the falls. Good view. Oh, that's very beautiful. It's like a little grotto. That's just stunning. Okay, here we go. I am going to count these stairs to the bottom, and when I get to the bottom I will let you know how many there are, but it's a lot. Okay, so we're at the bottom and we both counted and came to 235. So 235 stairs up there. Gives your heart a good workout, just do it. Back to the visitor centre for us. It's not waiting for me. Never waits for me. just makes me walk faster and faster all the time. Anyhow, he's just around the corner, I reckon. There he is. So that's Russell Falls done and dusted. It's a really good little walk. You need to actually stick that on your bucket list. And if you can do the steps up to the Horseshoe Falls, it was really beautiful too. Put that on your list as well. That's pretty, isn't it? Back to the caravan for lunch. Now we are driving up to the ski fields and the Alps section of the Mount Fields National Park. It's an interesting drive. It starts off as rainforest before it opens up into high country plains and marsh areas. meters and climbing. There are so many potholes. It's a bit rough. All the way to the end of the road to Lake Dobson. I think it's 2 degrees, so we aren't going to be spending too much time out here. There's a fair few hikes you can do from here, if that's your thing. It says you are standing at an altitude of 1,040 metres. Oh my goodness. And it is really cold. Anyway, off we go to have a look at Lake Dobson. Come on, Eddie. We're not doing the whole of Lake Dobson, it's too damn cold. And windy. I bet you want to get in there, don't you, Ed? No wonder there's not giant ice blocks on it, because it's flippin' freezing cold. Can you see any trout? It's probably too cold for them. From back up the hill you could see the ski lifts up on the ridge. As the weather starts to close in, we thought it best to start heading home in case it snowed. Heading back down the mountain. Very beautiful. Can't believe how pretty it is. Look at that tree. That's just nuts all on its own. It's been a great area to explore. So that's us for this week. We are heading to Ellendale Free Camp. Next week, we are going to visit the Ellendale Free Camp, see some amazing wooden pipes, and the coolest power station. Stay happy, be kind, love your life, and we'll see you next Sunday at 6 a.m. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe. 87% of the viewers aren't subscribed. It helps if you are. Have a great week. See ya.